Hey guys, hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Guess where I am? Yep, my kitchen. It's probably the smallest kitchen on this side of the Mississippi. It's tiny, but it's mine. So, what am I doing in here? Yesterday, I mentioned I bought an Instant Pot, and I've been making yogurt, which I've been using to make smoothies, which have been fantastic. I'm going to make another one before bed if it's not too late. I don't want to wake up my neighbors. My blender sounds like a truck. Um, but I will be using the blender one more time tonight anyway. I have to make another batch of my egg bites. So I'm filming to show you what I'm going to put in my lunch bag for this next 4-day trip I have starting tomorrow morning. Usually, lately, I've been so lazy. The past 2 trips, I didn't even bring food. I was just lazy, and I've spent a fortune on food for those trips. So I'm food prepping for this one. Typically, what I ended up doing was buying some cheap frozen meals and throwing them in my lunch bag and calling it a day. Sometimes I'd boil some eggs and take those with me because they're easy, cheap, good source of protein and all that. So what I'm doing this time instead is I'm using my Instant Pot. I made these little egg bites, which you can find recipes for on YouTube. There's like 1,000 of them. Everyone thinks they're like making them for the first time. So I made these little egg bites. I'm going to make one more batch of them before I go to bed. And then I'm making, for my entree that I'll eat a couple times, I am making a chicken pasta kind of thing. So I'll show you what I'm making, and I'm bringing one store-made side dish as well because I'm craving it. So let me show you what I'm bringing and what I made. So these are little egg bites. See, for proportion, you can see my thumb. They're not big. They're just 2 bites big. I'm sorry for my trash bag here. I put like a whatever store trash bag I have from that day of shopping. I hang on my hooks here while I'm cooking, and I throw my crap in there rather than leave stinky stuff in my trash can, and I throw it away at the end of the night. So back to my food. So what I did here, like everybody else does on YouTube, is I blended in my blender 5 eggs, a cup of cheese, hot sauce, salt and pepper, and half and half. And I put in the bottom of these molds, which I got on Amazon. They're kind of gross. That's cooking spray. I spray those down with cooking spray, put some chopped up fried Canadian bacon in the bottom, and then poured the stuff inside, and then I steamed them in my Instant Pot for 10 minutes, and poof, voila. These perfect little protein-rich, delicious, cheesy, oh my god, they're so delicious. And they cost almost nothing to make. So great. Oh my god, they're delicious. And here, in my Instant Pot, is some chicken, which I used the saute function, and I'm cooking that. I turned it off for when I was filming and talking to you guys. What I'm going to do is actually chop up an onion because I forgot to cook it. I hope it's not too late. So I'm going to chop up an onion, throw that in there, and cook that with the chicken. And then I'm going to put this box of cheap pasta in there, dry. And then I'm going to pour this mixture, which is a can of diced tomatoes with basil, a jar of tomato sauce, 2 cups of water. I might add a 1/3 cup of water because you have to cover the noodles. And then I'll pour that in here. And then I'll cook that. Because the chicken's going to be cooked, why am I still showing you the Instant Pot? Because the chicken's already cooked, I don't think I have to cook the stuff in here any longer than the noodles need to be cooked. And I think that's like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Isn't that fantastic? It's going to take me longer to clean the pot than it is to actually make dinner. That's fascinating to me. So I'm going to make enough of that to take maybe 2 good-sized meals. There's a lot of chicken. There'll be probably Yeah, there'll be more pasta than chicken, but not a lot more. So it won't be too carb heavy. Those little egg bites are going to be great. I'm going to slice up a bunch of apples. I'm going to slice those and put those in Ziploc bags with a little lemon juice to keep them from turning brown. I'll do that before I leave. So it'll be a little snack. That yogurt I made, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in this video or my last one. The first thing I made was yogurt. I made a lot of yogurt. So I'm going to put some yogurt into some containers with a spoonful of lingonberry preserves from, let me find it. Oh, you're going to see my refrigerator. I know. Where are they? Oh, here it is. The lingonberry preserves. Put a little spoonful of that in my yogurt, which I have left here. And I'm going to take, actually my refrigerator isn't too bad. I'm going to take this with me. It is macaroni and cheese. I know, it's just all carbs, but this is so delicious. If you have a Vons near you or you know this brand, this stuff is so delicious. In my Hot Logic, it's the best. And I'm also going to take some applesauce. And to keep that cold, this is my freezer. I know, it's a little chaotic, but I know where everything is. This is all frozen fruit for my smoothies. But these thermos, I can't find them anymore. But I have these freezer blocks. I love them. And I have this big giant bottle of distilled water, which I have in the freezer, which I'll put in my lunch bag as well to help keep it cold. And one more thing, I got 3 of these at Target. They're little water bottles, but they're collapsible. So I'm going to fill these up with water, throw them in the freezer, and then as they melt, I can just drink the water. Because I do drink a lot of water when I'm away on my layovers. And I got 3 of those. So I'll probably put 1 or 2 of those in my lunch bag once they're frozen. So that's it. That's what's going to go in my lunch bag today for tomorrow morning. And if I think about it and get a picture of it packed, I'm not going to do that. That will mean actually thinking about something tomorrow morning. So I'm going to get back to cooking, but I thought I'd give you a little tour of what's going in my lunch bag for tomorrow, which is October 6th. So this sounds like a lot of real food. I'm excited. All right, you have a great day. Fly safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, here, let's get you a last shot of my egg. All right. This is not my fault. My stove is not dirty. While I'm talking about my food, my landlord, before I moved in, painted the top of my stove with this enamel paint, I guess to make it look like a newer stove. And that's what happened when it got hot. It turns black. Isn't that great? So sexy. But here's a last shot of my eggs. All right. Well, you guys fly safe. Bye.